Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Darek here from Caliathletics, and as promised, there is a full week of training on my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how do I exactly train, and I'm gonna share with you some practical tips that you can apply into your workouts. I've been working out basically over the past, I believe, already 30 days, every single day. I didn't miss any workout, even though I had my leg injury, which was kind of serious, that I couldn't basically walk. I didn't leave my static game. I've been all the time into my workouts. What's more is that I made a really good progress when it comes to the static game. I've been really dedicated to that, and the main reason why I made so big progress was that I finally set up myself a workout program, because I've been constantly working on the workout programs for my online trainees, but I didn't set up workout routine myself. So that was a mistake that I did, because of that I was not really consistent with my workouts. And now when I have my workout routine, I know that I have to make progress. I'm writing down every single repetition or every single hold, and then trying to increase it the next workout. So that worked out pretty good for me, and I highly recommend you to get the workout program. You can write it yourself. You can also check out my workout programs. I've made a huge calisthenics course that I've been working on for the last 4 years. It has like over 300 videos showing you exactly what to do, how to progress. It also has skills guides, nutrition guide, and basically everything, so go check it out. And guys, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but currently I'm focusing mainly I'm focusing a lot on improving my calisthenics skills performance. So when it comes to the statics, which I've focused mainly on over the past weeks due to my feet, obviously, I'm working on the full planche and variations. And when it comes to my nutrition, I'm currently consuming around 3,000 calories. So as you can see, it's not really a caloric surplus for me, and that's for the reason because I want to maintain my body weight. The lighter I am, the better it is for my calisthenics performance. So currently this is my ultimate goal, and you're gonna see a huge progress over the upcoming months. So make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and track with me my progress, because you're gonna hear about me in the future. Peace. Alright guys, so here we go with a Monday workout. I always start with a pull routine, and I start my workouts with the most difficult exercise on the list, and that is the front lever pull-ups. I always perform this at the beginning of the workout whenever I feel the most fresh, otherwise it would be not possible to get even a half repetitions of that. So I'm performing 4 sets of pull-ups. Usually it's like 1 up to 3 repetitions depending on a set, and then I'm moving to some front lever holds. In this case, I'm trying to mix it, so perform it on the fingers. I also perform it with the wide grip, and the reason is that I don't want to only be strong in a front lever position. I want to all the time master that and get stronger in different variations. After that, I'm moving to 4 sets of front lever pull-ups with a band assist, and this is the key to get enough volume, so to progress in the right way. As you can see now on the screen, I'm using liquid chalk from my Caliathletics SHOP because it's necessary for the next skill coming, and that is the back lever hefesto. It's really difficult skill, so I'm working on that with a band assist. Firstly, I'm doing it with a thinner band and doing only 1 repetition, 5 sets. And after this, I finish it with a thicker band, which is allowing me to do back lever pull-ups. I'm performing 4 sets of this. I'm moving to some Australian pull-ups. This variation is more similar to front lever pull-ups because, as you can see, I'm not pulling to the chest, I'm pulling to my waist. And I finish this workout with some flexibility and mobility exercises for my upper body. On Tuesday, I work on planche. After performing warm-up that is strictly dedicated to wrists, elbows and shoulders, since these joints are under a huge load during this skill, I perform a few sets of advanced tag holds, and after that I focus a lot on activating my serratus anterior muscle that is responsible for a good protraction in this skill. I always use wrist wraps from my Caliathletics SHOP because I feel more secure when performing the planche, and it also stabilizes my wrists in a really good way. So guys, I'm starting with a full planche holds and I'm performing 3 up to 5 attempts. The ultimate goal for me is to work on technique and at the same time increasing the hold, because I want to have 5 seconds hold of a full planche in a perfect form. After performing this, I'm moving to a bit easier variations, so in this case doing the presses and also working on different grips. So the supinated grip, I'm also working on the wide grip, which you cannot see in this video because I didn't record that, and also I'm trying from the last 2 weeks to perform the straddle planche on my fingertips. One of the most important goals for me when it comes to the planche is to master the supinated grip, simply because I want to start implementing that into my freestyle combos, but as you can see, the full supinated planche is not really possible. I also want to master the straddle planche push-ups, however these are too difficult for the moment, so I'm strengthening myself with the regression exercise, and that is the advanced stack push-ups, which are working really good, and I already seen some good progress at this. I'm performing 4 sets of that, and then I'm moving to a plank, which may seem easy, but if you really focus on squeezing your glutes, abs and maintaining protraction, even 1 minute hold is super difficult. After 2 intense workout days, my body starts feeling fatigued. So because of that, I do a low volume workout where I'm focusing mainly on improving my hip mobility and also one arm handstands. Improving my hip mobility was the key to get better at one arm handstands. So I recommend it highly to everyone that struggle with that. Here is my routine. I'm performing usually around 4 exercises, and I mix flexibility with a mobility and also strengthening of my glutes, which you can see on the video. When it comes to flexibility, I hold a position for around 30 seconds and also focusing on maintaining the anterior pelvic tilt. After that, I move to the one arm handstand, and it feels way better to perform that after the mobility session. So during my one arm handstand session, it's very important to get a lot of attempts. So usually I perform around 50 attempts during that workout. Most of them are failed, however I started to have some good attempts recently and I'm really satisfied with that. After I start feeling a little bit frustrated, let's say, which kinda happen often to me when performing this skill, I move to other handstand practice, and that is the supinated grip that I'm going to later on use on the high bar, and I'm focusing a lot on doing presses on the low parallels. It's a great way to master it before you move to the high bar, and it's going to definitely improve my combos in the upcoming future. After my handstand game, I'm moving to rehab of my ankle. Unfortunately, I still struggle at that and it's not really possible for me to get a full range of motion. However, I'm mobilizing it 2 times in a week and also working with physiotherapists, and it's getting better and better each week. I believe that I need around a month and it's fully regenerated from the injury. After that, I finish with the upper body mobility routine. Alright guys, so we're in the middle of the week and on Thursday I feel regenerated, so I'm back with another pull routine. As you can see here, I'm starting with some explosive tag front lever pull-ups just to wake up my nervous system, and after that I'm moving to 4 sets of front lever pull-ups. I also mix it with some touch holds, and also recently I started doing the pull-ups from a hold position, which is way more difficult than approaching to that just after you get into position. Just one thing, this was not even possible like a month ago. Then I'm performing 4 sets of different wide grip variations, and it usually takes me up to 10 minutes. After that, I'm moving to Hefesto, where I focus on performing the negatives in a really slow, controlled way. And the key here for me is also to maintain the neutral position of my pelvis, which is really difficult at this movement. After finishing my Hefesto game, I'm moving to a front lever pull-ups with a band assist. However, on first day I'm performing this on a thinner bar, so not to get used to perform it on a thicker one, which is quite easier. And then I start performing some regressions for a Victorian. However, this skill is really tough for me, so I have to start with a tag position. And then I'm finishing the workout with 3 sets of maximum chin-ups. On Friday, I focus again on my planche game. I'm trying to clean the form and also learn different variations. However, this workout is really similar to the one that you could see on a Tuesday. So because of that, I wanted to focus on giving you some advice. So I always start with the most demanding progression, and I'm performing it only up to a point that I feel each attempt is good. So for example, whenever I start feeling that, let's say, third set of my full planche is way shorter than the previous one, it simply means that it doesn't make much of a sense to perform it. So then I'm moving to easier exercises, in this case planche presses, and here again using the same method, I'm performing them only up to a point that I feel strong at this. Once I feel it's getting worse, I'm moving to a holds. The key here is to perform all attempts as good as you can and to maintain as good form as possible if you want to progress and keep going forward. So this is why I'm using this technique. It works really good, and what's more, it's also very important for me to keep a long rest time in between these attempts. Usually it's around 3 minutes. At the end of the workout, I really like to implement the band assisted attempts because I'm able to get a good tension of my body and also clean my form. I'm performing that for the movements which are not really possible for me to perform without the band in a good form. And I'm finishing my workout with 4 sets of tag planche push-ups, this time supinated. On Tuesday you could see me doing that in a neutral grip, but I want to be complete athlete, so because of that I'm changing the grips. On Saturday I focus a lot on my hip mobility. I'm implementing the new exercises that you can see already on the video. The first one is a Taylor's pose, which is supposed to help me strengthen my hip abductors. After performing 4 sets of this with an hold, I'm moving to the next exercise. In this exercise, I'm trying to get as good stretch as possible. However guys, this exercise is not only about passive stretch. I do a stretching for 10 seconds and after that I activate my antagonistic muscle groups, so in this case hip flexors, and trying to increase range of motion. Then I hold this position for 5 seconds and after that relaxing to a stretch. I'm repeating that 4 times and performing 4 sets of this. The next exercise of my mobility routine is the horse stance squat. I'm simply trying to get as low as I can, but at the same time trying to point my knees out. After this, I'm moving to a stretch, keeping in mind to have the anterior pelvic tilt, and after that I finish with straight leg abduction and also bent leg holds. After performing this mobility routine, it's way easier for me to perform one-arm handstands. When performing one-arm handstands, I always try to push as much as I can my shoulder and elevate my scapula. This helps me to get the right balance. To challenge myself and keep moving forward, I also try implement the full one-arm handstand and also the pronated grip, which is really difficult. Alright guys, and here we go, the last day of the week, and that is again the pull routine. To make it clear for you, I'm switching this week by week. So in the week 1, let's say, I have 3 days of pulling routine and 2 days of push routine. Alright guys, so this is how my full week of training looks like. Some of you may be wondering if is it good to train every single day. Well, it depends on your case. Obviously for me it worked really good. However, I took a really long time to create a workout program that will be letting me to regenerate in a good way and progress, because doing too much is not the best idea. You should always take care about your regeneration and listen to your body. In case you need some support when creating workout program, you can contact me for one-on-one online coaching. My email address is in the description of this video. Also make sure to check out my website, my online programs and my shop. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like, leave a comment and also subscribe to this YouTube channel, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.